Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead, and I am back with more Pokemon Legends ZA. Okay, so as you may remember last time, I did not have a Pokemon that knew Ice Beam. Now, I have a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam. Use Ice Beam. Thank you. Alright, problem solved. I feel like any ice move normally would have done, but here we are. Anyway, to recap. Last time we fought a streamer, and then we also kinda doxed her, and then we also were looking for this guy's sister who ran away from him because he's a little, well, he's a little weird. And we have this detective helping us in the skin-tight suit. Anyway. Marvelously done, Arrowhead! Look, all the water's draining through the sewers! Technically, I feel like this is a crime. It's gotta be, right? Like, to just... This almost feels like... I don't know, obstruction of or city property? I don't know, look. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick! Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Question, how would his sister be in the sewers if they were flooded? I'm sure they answered this last time and I forgot. But that or whatever. Evil certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too, Arrowhead. I think I've mentioned this before, but she has like a permanent like cat mouth sort of thing. Like she's got that smirk that a cat would have. Hopefully a smirk I never have to make. Particularly in a maid outfit. But you know how things go. Anyway. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they got in here? How they get in here? Wild Pokemon, you say? But will Gwyn be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood. I'm on it. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwyn, Arrowhead. Watch out for wild Pokemon. I wonder if all the French police do the Naruto run like that. Oh, it's a Noibat. Believe! It'll work. Okay, it didn't work. Yep. Let's use the move I just learned. Ice Beam! Ice Beam! Just use it! There we go. I think Noivern is a pretty cool Pokemon. I don't use it often, mainly just because I never really have a reason to, but I don't know, I think Noivern's cool. Believe. Belief has gotten us nowhere. Shoot it. Kill. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. I should be using Feraligatr. Everyone knows there are alligators in the sewers. I should also be using the minimap. Wait, what's up? What spotted me? Oh, oh, look at it. Look at this little. You know what? I'll let it live. It's a baby. I thought I showed mercy to any of its siblings, but here we are. None can know my face. Oh, here we are. There you are, Arrowhead. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going further in. Too bad we don't have any Pokemon that could potentially destroy this lock. Well, I guess that actually would be destruction of property, so there's that. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No, destroying public property. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That actually makes sense. Arrowhead, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Well, I think we need a key. I don't know what else there is to figure out, but we need a key. Which area do you want to check? The keyhole. Shaped like a typical keyhole. Nothing out of the ordinary here. What if we get like a clef key and it has the key to it? Check for gaps. There's only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. I guess I should be saying it. Looks like a regular lock made from some sort of metal alloy. Hey Zachary, let him smash the gate. I didn't immediately think of what kind of smash you meant, but yeah, that makes sense. Exactly, Zachary. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You didn't notice anything unusual about the door's hinges. There's no clever way to open this door? Okay, that's kind of funny. I guess we'll just have to find the key. What do you think the key could be, Arrowhead? Hey, Pokemon has it? You might be right. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Yep, there's a Klefki. Well, that Pokemon had some keys. It was a Klefki, right? Let's go after it. As I'm punching it down. Of course, of course. I better not see the gate in Pokemon Smasher Pass. What is it gonna do? Turn into Mega Klefki? Clef. It seems possible that one of Klefki's keys could help us open that lock back there. Then I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. Dude, I think that would kill it. This does, unfortunately, mean there was a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Stop right there! That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not an ancient Hisui, you know. Honestly, it actually would have been cool in Legends Arceus if we could punch the Pokemon. I like the reference to it, though. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to Arrowhead. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Oh, 10, alright. Ultra High Performance Pokeball that provides a higher success rate for catching Pokemon than a Great Ball. Alright, now catch that Klefki. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out. We want to catch that Klefki. Clef. The big Choomper. There we go. Alright. Probably didn't need to use an Ultra Ball, but you know what? Might as well. Nice catch! I feel I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that. Right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. It's an interesting idea to have a security system based on, like, the Pokemon being around. We're counting on you, Klefki! What if it just breaks the lock anyway? Doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. Huh. I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan? First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? If there is no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there is no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my honed fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch! With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. That's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. So basically, we destroyed city property. We did literally the thing we weren't going to do. Oh wait, I can just jump across. Oh well. Okay, caught some kelp. Ow. I may have gotten blown up a little bit. Ooh. But yeah, it's funny that actually letting him destroy the door was just the solution. Okay. You know, I dare say, if we had Eivor, it would be much easier to get through many games. Oh, it's Chandelure. Did you see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. I thought it was a Chandelier Pokemon. Whatever. I'm saying whatever kind of a lot tonight. Huh. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwyn has as her partner. The trail has gone hot. Also, why would his sister be in the sewers of all places? It looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. And no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost-type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwyn's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwyn is? A keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Arrowhead. Maybe she heard her brother coming and was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. You don't know what these 4 machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. But one of them's on when it doesn't need to be. We took a good look at the pale-colored crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. I do like the sort of in-jokes the game makes it, like how looking at stuff works in this. The little electric panels. You tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. A cluster of pipes and some valves. Nothing special about them. Oh yeah, Valve announced a new, console. PC, kinda. I mean, I'm probably not gonna get it, but you know what? It seems like an interesting idea. We've checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power. Strength is justice! Justice Punch! That's odd. I've smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've ever punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. Felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. I mean, apparently if you were to punch at a certain speed quickly enough, supposedly it would just go straight through the wall. I think. I'm not a physics guy, but I've heard that's kind of how some stuff works with regards to speed and hitting things. I don't know. I should stick to things that I do know, like, Anyway, back to Pokemon. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwyn is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead, Arrowhead. You know, I played Elden Ring. I should have known to check for illusory walls. Illusory. Illusory. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I guess it could also be a psychic type, technically. I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. Arrowhead, look there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwyn's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwyn! Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwyn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Arrowhead! Just full tilt sprint the way there. There she is. Finally. Gwyn! We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? There is no culprit. That's right, in a way. There is no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwyn was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwyn. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. Mainly because she wanted to get away from you, and after being here for 2 minutes, I kind of get it. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. I do like her hat. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you, Arrowhead. I still think it would be cool if we could, have Pokemon wear, like, hats and things. Like, Pokemon Go with all these event Pokemon with different hats. I think it would be cool if you could get that for just, like, even, like, a little thing to, like, put on their head or something, you know? I realize that it's probably a lot of extra work, but I don't know, just a thought. Are we doing this? Sure. I'm going to win, so you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Strength is leaving me the fuck alone. Well, I mean, like, give her some alone time, you know? You are challenged by Gwyn of the Fist of Justice. Bennett. Alright. Big Choomper, choomp it. Choomp it again. There. This will be a short battle. There we go. And one more. It's probably going to Mega Evolve it. Yep. I think Mega Chandelure looks pretty cool. Chandelure, Mega Evolve. Finish them! Girls would literally rather set you on fire than just admit they don't want to be around you. Oh, damn, she actually got me a little bit. Because it didn't heal. Alright, avenge him, Frogato.
Your Pokemon shine with justice. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well thought in any case, and well deduced, both of you.
Do you know these two, Gwyn?
Of course, Emma's the greatest detective in all of Lumios. And Arrowhead is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quiz Whiz.
I see. And what did you mean when you said well deduced?
I had to start. You break every smartphone you touch, Ivar. And once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I am the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It is an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klepki to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me.
Okay, honestly, everything she's saying is completely reasonable. So I would say, maybe pick a better hiding spot than the sewers. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble.
Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Arrowhead.
It's true then? Arrowhead is my opponent for my next promotion match?
See for yourself.
There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you all will excuse me. Or you will all excuse me. Wow, I can't read. Huh.
Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you know of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable, with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though I was only a Litwick back then. The Ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residents, let's say. Of course.
Honestly, reasonable crash out.
Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, so I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh yeah, she had that in X and Y, didn't she? That was like the post-game stuff where she was a robot or something. Or I guess in a suit, but... Oh, and Gwyn, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Arrowhead. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo.
Alright. Alright, I do need to heal everyone. Let's see, where's... I guess this would be the nearest one. Diurnal and Nocturnal Pokemon. Okay, yeah. Bonjour. Dun 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 dun. Wonder if I'll be able to buy Ultra Balls after this match. All good. Wait, can I just teleport there? Oh, yeah. No, other one. There we go. Now, if I had to guess, he'll probably use a bunch of fighting types. So, I should use... I guess Gardevoir. Maybe Lucario. No, wait. Oh, wait, Charizard. Charizard's part flying type, so... On his mother's side. Thank you. Oh, wait, other stuff over there. Hi, I'm Max. Max Revive. At last you've arrived! Gwyn has made her feelings on the matter clear. But even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with the Pokemon in this city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, Arrowhead, shall we begin our match? Sure. I just like the idea of being very, like, passive in the face of his intensity. Like, he's like, to the end of the world with us, then! And I'm just like, yeah, cool.
Gwyn, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. Gwyn, did you buy the extended warranty?
Challenger's tickets verified. You are clear to start a promotion match.
There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there.
I'll be climbing ahead then.
Strength is power. Strength is justice. History is determined by the victors.
Eivor, which phonetically works as a name for the thing. There we go. I need to heal Charizard really quick. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, that's the wrong button. I was hitting the wrong button the whole time. Alright. Oh, alright. They got me there a little bit. There we go. Just a pure fighting type, alright. I need to heal him. And now he's gonna probably Mega Evolve it. I have seen Mega Phalanx and it looks really cool. Honestly, I think they did a good job with a lot of the Mega designs for, oh fuck! I used the wrong thing!
Time to evolve, Mega Phalanx. Justice will win the day. Or time to Mega Evolve, Phalanx.
Yep. I don't know what it is in my head that causes the words to, like, shift their place in the sentence. Fucking Voltron. Oh! Fuck. Okay. Alright. There we go! Defeat. How incredibly unjust! Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations! Now processing your promotion. Alright, I'm getting up there. You've been promoted to rank D. My justice didn't prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the ZA Royale after daybreak. Fine, but no more battling in the ZA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Hey, Lomich, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. It feels like a Machamp given human qualities. He basically is a Machamp with hair. And that's kind of horrifying in a way.
Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Not making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say in this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor.
Please, one moment, Quinn. I want to give Arrowhead my thanks. As a token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. It's a gun. It's TM11 bulk up. We're getting a lot closer to A rank, yeah. It was a good match, Arrowhead. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you'll excuse me. I fell asleep in the middle of the day.
Get other? Wow, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who'd have thought that X and Y axes would end up being clues in a missing persons case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. But then it got replaced by the sun and the moon.
What sort of something?
How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is the important thing? I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people and Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? Sure. It could be that, or something like us all here. What are the odds that we'd meet and become friends?
Something the matter?
Nah, nothing to worry about.
I'm your next promotion match, aren't I?
I'm more wondering if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh?
Croissant. Think you could paint a Rotom and call it a phone case? You know, let's give that a try. Why not? Put some Rotom paint on it. That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me.
Hey, that's not as hard of a passage as you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. Get other?
I slept for roughly 16 hours. The next day, your alarm is going off. Good morning. No sign of Tawny or Lita just yet. At last, I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. I mean, when you think about it, he ran away from home to live here, so it's kind of like, or at least to use it as a studio, so... In a manner of speaking, that's kind of the trade-off, I think. Like, oh, you get quiet mornings at your house, or you get this place. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. I got shoes. Think nothing of it. I got them as a thanks for a sewing project, and they're not my size.
Hey, Tawny.
What do you think of ZA's story so far? It is a little but to be fair, it's like... You know, like you said, it is Pokemon. I don't really go to Pokemon expecting an amazing story. I do think Scarlet and Violet are a pretty good one. I like Legends Arceus for the most part. I think where this one shines is some of like the kind of meta comedy sort of thing, where it's like you may have missed this part of the stream, but early on in the stream today, we came upon a door with a lock on it, and we had to examine it, and it got to the point where it's like, wait, it's just a door with a lock on it? There's no like gimmick? There's no weird way to open it? So they just had the guy break it down, and it was like, oh, alright, let's go. And I thought that was kind of a funny joke where it's like usually like, oh, we have to like find a weird key on some like guard's belt or go around this way to like create a passageway for it. But it's like, no, actually it's just a normal door and we had to break it down. That was it. That was the joke.
You know where Tawny is?
Not here. She must have headed out earlier to be her helpful self around the city.
That idiot. Apparently she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot. So we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate.
What? The Rust Syndicate?
Yes, them! The ones so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. They kill people.
This is a hotel. How do they keep funding the place despite being Pokemon trainers? Like, nobody shows up at the hotel. Huh. Maybe they get money through donations? I don't know. That is a good point, though. Somehow, I guess we make enough through what we do to pay for it. The average D&D player's anxiety-driven nightmare. A completely standard, normal door. No traps or gimmicks, just a standard door. It is kind of funny how much that is a detriment when you get down to it. It's like... Especially with like a DM that's tricky. Where it's like, oh, you're used to them pulling some weird, wacky nonsense. And then it's like, oh, this is a normal door. Okay, what's wrong with it? It's a normal door. Is it gonna kill me? No, it's a normal door. What's normal about it? The fact that it's normal. Okay. Hello? This is Arrowhead, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z?
Yep.
Well, aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive. You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now, I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate. And I wanted to discuss a bit of your money your friend Tawny borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at the fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene. Especially since Tawny's been working so hard to bring in new customers. A scene for who? We're the only ones here. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. I'll be waiting for you.
What was that call about?
About the money.
What? So it wasn't just me they called? And they even tracked down your number, Arrowhead?
Are you sure this door isn't a mimic? Yes. Are you sure this isn't a gateway of some sort? Yes. What makes this door so normal? Can I roll for perception? Dude, open the fucking door! Yeah, exactly. Oh, technically it is a gateway just to another room that's not, like, a weird room at all. It's just a normal door. How deep in trouble are we, exactly? Well, Tawny didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. That's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Tawny, why are you putting us in debt to shoot, like, a YouTube video?
Don't worry, Floette. We'll get Tawny out of this mess somehow.
If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interests, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems that the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested.
Yeah, you're right, AZ. Especially since they've called 2 of us now.
I can't get a hold of Tawny.
Hey, Arrowhead? If they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. I feel a lot better that way.
If I was a DM and had a party keep doing that, I'm dropping a plot interest enemy, aka they don't die until they do something I find very cool. Yeah, Rule of Cool kinda... I feel like when used sparingly in D&D, it comes out really well. You get some really hype moments out of it.
If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen.
What? Alright. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seems disreputable, yet I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. Yeah, exactly. Why the fuck are you selling us out to loan sharks? Okay. Time to go show them there's another kind of shark in this city. And there are more wild zones. How do I zoom out again? Never mind, this is apparently as zoomed out as I get. You. Character's like 16, we are not built for this. My brother in Christ, I do not have a bank account. Oh, yeah, that way. It's literally marked for me. You know, I've never noticed this building before. Somehow. We clean the city of dirt and dust. Watch us grunts watch away the rust. Hey, looks like we got visitors. Eh? What do you want? Got business with the Rust Syndicate? Yes, we're here to talk. Oh, here to talk, huh? Well, I'm on guard duty here. I'm too busy keeping an eye on things to listen to your problems. Maybe if I crush you in a Pokemon battle, you'll run off and stop bothering us.
That means you and me are gonna have a one-on-one match too, little girl.
That was my Rust Syndicate grunt. Ah. Do I have anything that's good against him? I'll probably waste him either way, but still. Oh, he's gonna blow up. Alright, interesting idea. Turns out I was built for this. Talk about losing face. This game has the same issues I have with Xenoverse 2 mode cutscenes. Everyone looks like they just had a really bad stroke sometimes. Yeah, I can see that a little bit. What, I lost? Hey, you cheated, didn't you?
That's why you're never gonna make it past being a god, see?
Hey, shut up! I didn't see you pulling a one on your end either.
My battle was much closer. I lost by a hair. It was practically a win.
You're standing out in front of our organization. Place where we need to maintain appearances. I fail to see how you two causing a scene is aiding us in this effort. Now, who are our guests? Mr. Felipe! Standing guard isn't just busy work. It's a vital role in our organization. Please do it properly. This guy looks like he has tusks. I guess he kind of does. Look at that. Now then, my name is Felipe. What brings you to our humble office today? Here to discuss a loan? Oh, then you must be Arrowhead. Thank you for coming by so soon after my call. I can see you taking matters very seriously. Oh, what a shame to find out that this is the kind of people you are. Was there truly a need to humiliate our gods so thoroughly and heartlessly? Sir, one of them blew up on their own. That was not my fault. I like how it looks like his tie is made of gold bars. That's a cool little design thing. What? I don't know if I can discuss business with people as rude as yourselves. It would also be rude of me to send you away when you came all the way here. So how about this? I give you a thrashing in battle and we call it even. Philippe the boar-headed guard. Yeah. I think he's actually technically their boss. He's like, what's it? Bebop from Ninja Turtles. If you don't mind an embarrassing defeat, speak to me when you're ready. Guess I can heal my Pokemon first. By going to... Where am I going? Here. I get it in the for alligator. It always felt like a goofy name to me. I agree, but to be fair, it is a giant warthog guy. And he fights a bunch of Ninja Turtles. I think that's completely okay. It is goofy, certainly, but like, yeah. Goofy in a way that I feel like works. Okay, alright, I came back. I'm gonna whip ass. Not you! You. So, how about you show me what you can do in a Pokemon battle, huh? Sure. I do like that enthusiasm, but I'm part of the Rust Syndicate's top brass. My approval is hard to win. I wouldn't want to leave you with false optimism about how business with us goes. You are challenged by Philippe of the Rust Syndicate. Steelix, huh? Alright, blow him up. What the fuck? Where did Fire Blast go? You. Fuck it. Okay, damn, alright. He actually came to play a little bit. Fuck Stealth Rock. Alright, over here, buddy. Come on. Let's get out of the Stealth Rocks. This is where Charizard really would have come in handy. There we go. Well, that's kind of feel like a biker gang leader more so than a bouncer or a boss. Maybe that's just kind of what he does. Oh boy. Oh, he's got Mega Skarmory. Interesting. Our two stones connect us. Our bond manifests in Mega Evolution. Oh. Oh no. No, fuck. Well, I meant to... Alright, well, either way. Never mind, all of these are bad. Alright, Lucario, up to you. Somehow. Thunder Punch. There we go. I was very unprepared for that. Good God. I see. The Pokemon are a little stronger than I expected. Thank you. Very impressive. Very impressive indeed for someone so young. I like how the game feels like the Pokemon Depth team kind of just gave up creating new methods of special evos and individual mega releases, so they just gave it to everyone in the game. I kind of get that, yeah. Like, I do like the regional evolutions more, just because I feel like that's something you can use, like, outside of, like, the fight, in a way. I also feel like it lets, like, the cool designs stick around for a bit longer, whereas they don't with Mega Evolution. Taking the liberty of healing your Pokemon is a sign of my goodwill. As a man of my word, I think it's time for us to talk business. Please follow me.
Come on, Arrowhead. We should head in after him.
I think he pays them to literally just stand there all day. The atmosphere in the office is tense. I've noticed before, my shoes are red, huh? Anyway. Yankee knows where he's going? Shut up. I'm taking the scenic route. He needs to... This is a power play. He needs to know that I have the ability to walk around for long distances. Into the elevator, please. Mega Evolutions don't feel special. It just feels like an appearance-changing Mega Mushroom. I think it was more special in the other games, because that's when they had abilities change as well, because that changes up the way you fight in combat, for the most part. I kind of, like, for all the visual complaints people have about it, I like Terastallization because any Pokemon can use it, and that can actually pretty, like, strongly change up how you're going to fight that Pokemon. Just by changing the type, you know? I thought that was a nice, easy way to switch up the gameplay and stuff. Wait here, please. Plus, also, Pokemon have different stats based on, like, what their Mega Evolution is. I'm still here to speak with you, boss. And who exactly am I speaking with? They're the kids to discuss our business involving Hotel Z. You two came in place of Tawny, eh? She's too good to come herself? But tell me, Philippe, why didn't our guests have a scratch on them? We were supposed to crush their spirits. Make them more persuadable. Sorry, boss. They're stronger than they look. Don't say. Well, isn't that interesting? So, You two. I take it you're here to talk some sort of deal? Better make it worth my time.
I'm sorry. Can I ask, who are you?
This is the boss of the Rust Syndicate. Mr. Corbeau. Never really wanted the title of boss, I'll have you know. But Felipe shoved it on me. Your talents far exceed my own, sir. It's only natural I would surrender the boss's seat to you. Enough of that. We got guests. This ain't the time to be discussing our internal affairs. Or why we all have New York accents in the middle of France. And where are my manners? I've kept our guests standing this whole time. Have a seat on those sofas, why don't you? They're real comfy. Our guests all love them. In fact, they never seem to want to leave them. At least not before agreeing to everything we ask. Who's to tell me we're gonna have to eventually do a money fetch quest as a mainline story? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, I've got plenty of money at this point. I just need to sell some gold nuggets and I'll be fine. Now then, let's talk business. Like I said, though, you better make it worthwhile. Otherwise, who knows what may happen to you.
We promise we're taking this super seriously. We had to come in Tawny's place because we couldn't get a hold of her. To be honest, though, we're not sure why she came to you for a loan in the first place.
I guess I'd interpret your friend Tawny's lack of communication as an attempt to save you from worrying. She's such a caring girl, after all. Fill them in, Felipe. Or Philippe. This whole deal began when I encountered Tawny out helping people in the city. She was lending a hand to a member of our organization, so I asked her if there was any way we could help in return. As thanks, of course. She mentioned that the hotel she was helping out at was struggling to get customers. And I thought it was the perfect opportunity to offer our assistance. One of our services is providing loans to those in need, you see. Tawny was rather enthusiastic about the idea. She mentioned needing funds to create some promotional videos for the hotel. It was my pleasure to loan her 100,000 Poke-Yen for this purpose. Your friend helped us, so we helped your friend. A beautiful little circle, isn't it? Carry the Carrying Carrier sounds like very funny as a name. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Excuse me? You said on the phone that the interest is already up to 1 million Poke-Yen now. You call that helping?
Naturally, I made sure to include the terms and conditions when finalizing the loan. Your friend claimed that if she made a video and posted it ASAP, guests would flock to your hotel. Loan shark, exactly! Also, how do you go to a place like this and be like, you know what, this is a legitimate loan business. I should absolutely take money from these people. So she could pay us back in full the very next day.
What? But her videos aren't that great anyways. We'd be lucky if one of them even broke 10 views. Broke even 10 views.
I mean, hate to say it, some of us are also at that point in our careers.
They're certainly not bringing in a lot of guests.
Well, I take financial matters very seriously. I even personally warned her, you know. I straight up asked her, are you sure? You're not a pro. Can you really make a video that good? I told her she shouldn't be overpromising. But she did. So now what I want to know is, what are you two going to do about the situation? What's this? Gonna back on our terms? Sorry, kid. The deal is a deal. Listen, I'll tell you what. We can leave the matter of the 100,000 that Tawny borrowed between her and us. That way you two only have to deal with all the extra interest she accrued. 10% off $1 million? Well, sure, why don't they pay that right now?
How do you expect us to deal with it?
I'm not a monster. I know having this big old debt from Tawny hanging over your head can't be fun. After seeing someone play JJK Curse Clash, this is certainly a better experience. Yeah, I didn't buy that myself, obviously, but I saw everything about it. I understand there are a lot of, like, cash grab games out there, but, you know, you at least want some of them to be, like, kinda good, right? You want them to really put their hearts into it, but they don't. And that's the sad part. And I doubt you can cough up the money anyway. So I've got a proposal for you. Nothing too hard, I just want you to take care of some little jobs here and there for us. You do well, and I'll start reducing the interest that is owed to us. Why should we believe that you'll actually follow through on that? Is this kid trying to test my patience? No, I shouldn't be losing my temper at innocent civilians. Look, cutting you a deal here. Out of the goodness of my heart, I might add. Now, if you choose to reject my kind offer, then we'll just show up at the hotel and have a big old Pokemon showdown. Every single one of us. Curse Clash was the one frame in Season 3 of anime games. Yeah. Didn't they use, like, even, like, just stills from the anime for the cutscenes? Not even, like, bits from the anime, just, like, pictures with text on them? It's kind of crazy. At least use the manga at that point. Make it all, like, stylized and stuff. Not that the anime didn't look good, but, like, you know, put work into it. Put, like, do it like the Destiny 2 cutscenes, where it just does, like, all the little, like, painting stuff and editing and whatnot. Which, by the way, Destiny 2 is failing. That's fun. Or funny. I played that game for years, but oh well. So, what do you say? I assume you'll accept? I have basically no choice. Now that's what I like to hear. Pleasure doing business with you. That's what we have to do before the interest is taken care of and we're done working for you. Well, if you work really, really hard, maybe just one job. Or I could keep giving you more work. It's up to me, really. So you're saying you might just keep us working for you forever? Oh, don't worry. It probably won't come to that. That's why you head to a damn credit union for your loans. Exactly, credit union. Some variety of actual bank. I get that the point of these loans is that you can get money quickly, but still, come on, people. But look on the bright side. These jobs will all be for the benefit of the city. Just do your best, and I'm sure everything will go fine. Be clear, this is a deal between you two and the Rust Syndicate. Tony has no part. I'll be in touch. The exit is over there. Kindly see yourselves out. You. I'm glad we're out of there. More than half of me thought they might not let us go. Guess we know at firsthand how they rope people into giving them free labor forever. Honey is such an idiot. But I guess I can't be that mad when I know she was doing it all to help AZ. Also, even anime had its on TikTok and more animation than all of One Punch Man Season 3. Yeah. Did you see that there was a thing where Garo slid down a hill in the anime, and it was just like one PNG of him just like being moved down the hill by like Premiere or whatever? Then someone reanimated it themselves, and it looks actually a lot better. It's so sad what's happening to it. It's crazy. And would you clear out already? I got cleaning to do. As if we wanted to stay here another second. Come on, Arrowhead, let's get back to Hotel Z. Okay, here. The edits of that were so damn funny. It's so funny and also so sad. What's even worse is that the director of the Season 3 a few months ago even put out a tweet like, listen guys, It's not going to be great, but just please watch it anyway. This must be one of the shows with one of the biggest quality drops in animation from Season 1 to Season 3. And I realize Season 1 was like lightning in a bottle and never to be repeated, but still, like, come on.
We're back, Naveen.
Oh, you're alive. Thank goodness.
Aw, thanks, Floette. Sweet of you to worry about us.
Loa was on edge the whole time you two were gone. If you'd been any later, she might have unleashed her light of ruin on the Rust Syndicate.
You can't let her do that. We really don't want to start a never-ending feud with those guys.
Even AI has made better animations. I understand low budgets and heavy deadlines, but holy fuck, it's rough. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not... it's rough. So, how did things go?
You're using us as unpaid help, just like the rumor said.
So what do we do next?
We can't really do much until the Rust Syndicate gets in touch about what they want us to do.
The slide was so bad that people made mobile games with the slide. Oh, that's... Really? I didn't see that part. That's funny.
And we still haven't managed to get a hold of Tawny either. For the moment, I guess we should start by figuring out our next steps the Team MZ way. That's right, it's strategy meeting time.
Alright, what do we gotta do?
What do you say, Arrowhead? Ready to start a strategy meeting?
I mean, it's like, it's probably gonna take 2 minutes. We gotta find Tawny, we gotta do whatever job they want us to do. Kill someone, who knows? Sure, why not?
Okay, let the strategy meeting begin. Today's topic, how are we going to handle the Rust Syndicate's orders? Or maybe I should be asking, how do we deal with the Rust Syndicate overall?
Couldn't we try and find out all we can about Tawny's debt, for starters?
If I could, I would. But what are we supposed to do when we don't even know where she is?
Surely she'll make her way back to the hotel eventually. Oh hey, look at that. Someone has made a Flappy Bird. They suffer from the opposite issues Invincible did with this animation. Pretty much, yeah. Someone has made a Flappy Bird clone with the Garo Slide JPG. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Saitama being the pipes. Oh my god. It's... I really do pity the workers on that. I can't imagine they wanted to make something terrible, but... Good god, it's... At the very least, it's funny. It could be worse. It could just be boring. I guess. That's the way I'll cope with it, but...
Huh? Is it strategy meeting time? Did I miss an update from Vinny or something? Tawny!
We even made a sliding simulator with the leaderboard and everything. Sliding simulator? Not a very good simulator then, is it?
What did you go take out a sketchy loan for? We're gonna have to bust our butts to pay it back. Oh, you found out. Yeah, I did borrow some money to help make a new Hotel Z promo. But it was just a little, nothing to get all worried over. Oh, for sure. Just a little 1 million Poke Yen in interest. No worries, right? No, wait, that can't be right. I read all the terms when I borrowed the money. Wait, what? There is something about interest. It was so small I couldn't even see it without zooming in.
Oh, that's awfully sneaky. But if it's there in print, I'm afraid they've got us over a barrel. Even Blue Lock has more animation than this. Oh yeah, Blue Lock Season 2 was the laughingstock until this came out. I haven't even seen Season 2 of that yet, but I've heard it's rough. Well, from what I've seen, it's rough, but... Oof, we got my one man. That I believe.
Hold on, I'm getting a call from Vinny. Hey Vinny, got more Rogue Mega Evolution cases for us? Yeah, please go ahead and send us the info like always. This is gonna be a lot to handle on top of the Rust Syndicate's jobs. What jobs? The Rust Syndicate is saying it's still on you to pay back the original sum you borrowed, of course. But now some of us are also stuck with working for them until they say your stupid interest paid off. Seriously? I don't know how all this happened while I was out helping folks, but I'm really sorry. Guess I'll just add these rogue Pokemon to the strategy meeting agenda.
This is why you have to carefully investigate contracts. Talk to a lawyer at least. Exactly. Always have a lawyer present.
According to Vinny's report, we've got another 3 locations with pet Pokemon that are going to Rogue Mega Evolve. First, it looks like there's a Mawile in the Sector 6 of the Magenta District. Then we got a Barbaracle in Sector 5 of the Blue District. And lastly, an Ampharos in Sector 6 of the Rogue District.
Rouge District. Goddamn, what? I even made a joke a while back about how people mix up Rouge and Rogue. Man.
Let's split up who goes where again. Then we can each figure out the details of our targets later. I hope you're still good with going around and helping on all 3, Arrowhead. So today's first mission, handling the Mawile that's going rogue in Magenta Sector 6. Tawny, you can go. Second mission, helping the Barbaracle in the sewers of Blue Sector 5. I'll be there. And third mission, taking care of the Ampharos in Rouge Sector 6. This one will be on a rooftop, apparently. Naveen, go check it out. I'll do whatever I can to help. Sorry, Arrowhead. I know this is a lot on your plate.
Look, Season 2 was actually fairly decent, although there were tons of scenes where it was just bouncy JPEGs. You'd honestly think it was just a transition to one of those aura farming edits. Yeah, that's kind of what I've seen from it. I heard it did pop off towards the end, but yeah, it's a little hard to justify at that point, especially with how popular Blue Lock was, you know?
Let's focus on the Rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon for now, okay?
Alright, unfortunately I probably will have to stop right around here just because I got stuff I gotta go take care of. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. My next stream is tomorrow. I get back to LEGO Batman 2, baby! And I hope to see you all there. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And goodbye for now.